The four spirits of Wrocław descend on the Central Market Square to launch Awakening, the opening event ringing in the city's year as European Capital of Culture. Visitors and locals have over 1,000 different events to choose from as Wrocław promotes its more cosmopolitan side in 2016.
Wrocław is great for tourists because it's not as overcrowded as Krakow or Warsaw.
You can feel it, and it's a very fresh atmosphere, really. So I think that Wrocław deserves this.
The show alone shows how fantastic our city is.
Rehearsals for the opening night show lasted 6 months. The event was the brainchild of Chris Baldwin, a British theatre director also known for designing 2 events for the 2012 Olympics in London.
We all go to the backstage.
Yeah. You will be told to come to your position. Wrocław has a huge story to tell. What happened to it in the 20th century? It was Breslau, it was German, it was predominantly Protestant. It had a large Jewish community, and it became, sadly to say, one of the huge symbols of the destruction and disaster of the 20th century.
Siege and artillery bombardment during the Second World War left what was then the German city of Breslau devastated in 1945, with most of its buildings destroyed. The German population was forced to move westward, while the city's name reverted to its old Polish name, Wrocław. The city has since been restored to its former glory, with the red brick Gothic-era City Hall a fine example. Wrocław's location on the Oder River saw it become an important trade center back in the Middle Ages. It's now the 4th largest city in Poland and has learned to reinvent itself.
The city had to develop a new identity, and it took several decades. In 2016, we want to show how that identity was created.
This entails a series of new building projects for the European Capital of Culture year, including the Capitol Musical Theatre and the New Horizons Cinema, which hosts the annual Wrocław Film Festival. And opened in September, just in time for this year's festivities, the National Music Forum. The multi-venue facility was designed to cement Wrocław's reputation as a music hub, thanks also to innovative and interactive events.
Today we have this glorious arena to show off our program. Until now, we've had to settle for churches or improvised spaces. The building will, above all, benefit the quality of music available in Wrocław.
Nie ukrywam, że bardzo często z uszczerbkiem dla jakości akustycznej.
Wrocław will also be hosting a range of major art exhibitions in 2016. The Museum of Dreams gives old paintings new meaning through performance, such as the very topical motif of the baby Jesus Christ and his parents having to flee to a foreign country.
I'm a refugee.
Man geht hier durch die Stadt und es stehen hier diese riesigen romanischen.
Walking through the city, you notice these huge Romanesque churches. They used to be packed with art, which is currently housed in the medieval section of this museum. The works are enormous, unsettling and beautiful, and absolutely captivating, and not just for me.
Total.
There has also been a strong emphasis on inclusion and community involvement. Last summer, Chris Baldwin launched a project that transformed 27 of the city's characteristic bridges into performance stages.
We linked sports with culture, storytelling with celebration of city, and it was a huge success. And these are the first 2 of 4 major projects that, when they come together, are called the Flow Quartet.
And Wrocław has plenty to offer the younger generation, too. The city's university was founded in 1702, and students comprise 1 in 5 residents. So the nightlife is pretty lively and set to get even livelier in this special year.
Young people have a great life here. You can party, but you can also develop intellectually.
Wrocław used to be known mainly for its clubbing scene. I hope we'll now also get a reputation as a city of the arts.
This year is a good opportunity for Europeans to get to know young people here and to see that we don't think the same as our politicians. We are open to Europe and its opinions.
Wrocław has always been at the crossroads of the continent and is now a symbol of reconciliation and cooperation, ideal for a European capital of culture.